Welcome to this week's The Choice.
Yes, this week we're heading to Canada.
Oh my gosh, get rid of all of that
we're
and
going
let's
bear
head
hunting.
north. Finally.
Yes.
Oh my.
British Columbia on Vancouver Island with Trophy West. We can't wait, and we've got a great show to share with you, so we should just go.
Yep.
So excited. Finally.
We're so excited. Yes.
Finally.
Finally, we're back up north.
Yes.
Good morning. Well, it's 5:30. We are packing up the truck to head to Denver Airport to head to British Columbia, Trophy West. We can't wait. It's been a long time since COVID, and now that we can get over there since we're not vaccinated.
RJ's gonna go to BC for the first time. Eddie's gonna go to BC for the first time. Now Leo's staring at something against the wall.
There you go. Get Leo.
Oh my God.
Leo.
No,
truck.
He's coming to you.
And she waited till the last 7 minutes to go, where's my binos? Where's my binos?
What about
Oh my.
Good morning. RJ tells you how bad this morning was.
Okay. Glenn, Shannon, Kenny, we're all on our way.
We made it safe. It's been a long day. We're all very tired. And now we're going to meet up with Ken, get our bags, and head to camp.
Well, we just got here at Trophy West. Mayor Glenn, and we just tease him, he's not the mayor. This place is, again, like we've always said, the ultimate bear hunt because look at your surroundings.
Sticks, ammo, rifle. Let's go do this.
Now that Ralph and Vicki are settled into camp, it's time to sight in the Brownings to be ready to start hunting the next morning.
That's all you got is one target?
Well, it's been a tough year, Ralph.
Get the brownies, make sure they made the trip good because that's 2 different flights and you know how the airports are.
Yeah, it's done pretty good. Yeah.
Sorry about that. It's empty.
So you're roughly dead on at 200.
Huh?
You're dead on at 200.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Where's your round?
Dead bears.
You can't use my rounds. You got your own box.
Jesus.
Do you see him? He's trying to use my ammo. He's got a box sitting right there.
Well, he needs all he can get.
Oh, that's true. Maybe you should use mine. Sorry.
Fire in the hole. Is this the right side?
Touching Ralph's bullet. There you go. That's a nice shooting rifle.
It
That's
is
sweet.
A really nice
That's
shooting.
sweet.
You can shoot it one.
No, I may have to adjust the scope.
So it's dead on line, 3/4 of an inch high.
Let's go kill a bear. Brownie, 6.8, baby.
This is you, and this is me. It's good. I'm shooting really sweet. You must keep on you at all times in the woods. Hunters, the licenses, your tags, photo ID, like a driver's license, photo ID, and the registration of your rifle. When you harvest your animal, and I know the guides will help you with this, but when you harvest it, make sure that tag is cut immediately. Before pictures, before anything, cut the tags, and the guides will make sure that happens, and they'll even probably cut it for you, which is good, but make sure that happens. No loaded weapons in the vehicles. 0 for that, I'll tell you. So if you have a clip, that can be loaded, but it cannot be attached to the rifle. It can be in your pocket, sitting beside you, whatever, but it cannot be attached to the rifle. When you're hunting, you must stay within hearing distance of your guides. So in other words, that's an amplified distance. Now the guide might leave you in the vehicle and go for a walk and look at something, come back, that's fine. But when you're out there together, you have to be within that distance that he can hear you, or you can hear him.
Okay, right there, that's where his lungs are. You hit him in the lungs, double lung him. That's your very first shot to take. And we will find the bear. He can't breathe. And he isn't going 100 yards, and we will find him. So keep it about a third of the way up. Do not go over the halfway mark though. But anything in here is a perfect shot. We're gonna find the bear.
This segment was brought to you by Browning, the best there is. The choice is brought to you by Bass Pro Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Alps, exceed your expectations. Browning, the best there is. Cold Steel, anytime, anywhere. Cyclops Lights, get out of the dark. Easton, made in the U.S. since 1922. Gammo, adult precision air guns. Hoyt, get serious. Get Hoyt.
It's the first day out. It's cloudy. Morning, it's all
Yep.
fog. That sea fog came in.
Vancouver Island.
Vancouver Island. Well, we've been sitting here for about an hour, just glassing this cut, those cuts, the whole 9 yards, and we just spotted a bear, and he just went behind this ridge right here. So, Ken is looking at him right now. We might go grab my Browning and see what we can do. This bear came up, we tried to get set up on him, and when he did come up and around this berm, he was close. He was really close, but Ken said, you know, Vic, let's keep looking, because it was the first day. We've been watching him, and oh, that was close.
Yeah.
It's the first morning, and it's really foggy and damp right now, but it's supposed to brighten up, and the sun's supposed to go, and I don't know, we'll see if we'll go to a different area or not, but that was a great first encounter. Dang.
Oh, the guy's incredible. Unreal, unreal. Put these away, don't need them.
Man, I thought that was, huh?
Well, there's a really big boar hanging around here last year we never got. Gave us the slip a couple of times. Down behind this knoll on the flat, it's a really nice spot. Watch that low side big. Okay.
You know, a couple things you got to be aware of on Vancouver Island, and that is you are on an island.
Right, and it's a big
Fog
island.
can move
but
in 2 minutes and be gone in 5. I mean,
Absolutely.
just crazy. So
Yes.
everything that you could imagine will happen in one day.
The action is just getting started at Trophy West. Later into the first day, Ralph also has an opportunity at a bear. This segment was brought to you by Bass Pro Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. This segment was brought to you by Easton, advancing archery's legacy since 1922.
shoot it. It's too small.
And that's why we come to Trophy West, right there. There ain't most places you're gonna go and turn down a 6'2", 6'3" bear. But here, with the big kahuna.
Meanwhile, over by Vicki, a new opportunity arises that looks to be very promising.
It's the first day, you know, and you should never pass up the first day what you wouldn't the last. We've got our Brownings 6.8 Western with us, and we're already on the road and we're checking things out. Now, we haven't been up here for 3 years for certain reasons, in case anyone can't figure that one out. And so we're excited to be up here. Ralph's got RJ, I've got Eddie. There's a bear in the road. Holy crap. We spotted him on the road right away.
Oh, yeah, you did.
And instantly, Kenny and we instantly didn't even think twice to even try to glass it, which is what you usually do.
Right.
You usually think about it first. We just
There was no thought.
went.
We'll just make a go for it anyway. And it may happen very quick, though.
We just went.
His Browning 6.8, do your job.
My Browning 6.8 did the job. We started at about 300 yards from him. We got up to about 130. He just stood there and looked at us, and I remember asking Ken, should I wait for him to go broadside? And he said, Vicki, if you could take that shot in that front shoulder right in there, you'll be good.
Hit him again. If you can't.
Do I need to?
Stay on him. Stay on him.
And honestly, I can tell you, I don't think Kenny expected that 6.8 to do what it did, because when that bear went up and died, he continually told me to go ahead and keep my gun, it's pointing at him in case, he goes, we've seen him get up before, and I'm like,
Bottom line,
not with that.
shows you the efficiency of that bullet from Browning and
Yes.
that caliper. It's
Absolutely.
amazing.
I'm going to go get the truck, Vicki. You stay on the bear, and if you need to put another one in him, you do it, okay?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
That was a very quick hunt.
Okay, just keep an eye on him.
He's not moving at all. Feels good to be back out bear hunting.
We are done.
Oh, Jesus. We'll pop over. What's going on?
Mom got a bear already.
Thank you, Lord.
Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, Eddie. Oh, he landed in the water.
Good bear, Vicki.
Beautiful.
Look at the noggin on that thing.
Oh my goodness.
That's a great bear.
He landed in the water, in the ditch. I saw that he was wet. I mean, you'd never pass up the first day what you wouldn't the last, and I wouldn't pass him up day 1 to day 5. It just doesn't happen. Look at his noggin. Look at him. He is a chunky, he's just, the claws on him, it's a mature boar.
Looks like a good bear.
It is. It's a really nice bear, Ralph.
And this is why we come with Trophy West. Look at the size of this bear. Holy cow, Vicki.
Look at him. No, look at this.
Oh, look at his head. Congratulations.
Way to go. Good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that rifle's working well for you, girl.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling
Man.
you, that 6.8 is just...
That's fantastic.
This segment was brought to you by Muddy Outdoors, serious tools for serious hunters. The Choice is also brought to you by Hunter Specialties, serious hunting tools. Muddy, serious gear for serious hunters. Spy Point, connected to your passion. True Glow, when brightness counts, count on True Glow. Traditions, feel the difference. Tracker, built for love of country. The Choice is also brought to you by these fine sponsors. Now that Vicki has her bear down, it's now up to Ralph to find his bear.
Well, this week on The Choice, we are just a bit closer to heaven. That's right, we finally returned back to Vancouver Island with Trophy West, with Glenn Venus, Kenny and Jeff and all the guys, and Shannon. We're spotting and stalking black bears here on the island with our Brownings. Might need a little bit warmer temperature to get these bears finally moving. But it's slow. They're winning, we're losing.
Can't tell how big it is. It's some heavy stuff, but I'll see it's decent.
Okay. We got the wind in our favor, and we're gonna try to get a better look at him.
Some no stick bushes there. Can you see it? No.
No, I don't see him.
It's behind the trees right there. See that little patch of bushes?
Those two dark
Yeah,
pines.
that's it. Yeah. You know, there's times you look at that goddamn thing and you'd swear it was a boar.
Well, the longer you look at it, the more you convince yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Go with your first gut all the time.
No, that's a big sow.
That's cool. What's so great is for many, they would have shot that bear and then realized it was a sow. What we did is we took our time, we glassed, we waited, and when we finally could make out what we truly believe is a sow. And could we be wrong? Yeah. But penny muzzle, just everything about it. Awesome.
Big sow. That's the one you can make a mistake on.
Where'd it go?
Just in the bushes there. Anyways, Ralphie, nice you had it if you wanted it.
Unfortunately, the rest of the week didn't show any more opportunities for Ralph. Weather conditions shifted out of favor and bear activity started to shut down, leaving Ralph's tag uncut for the season. This once again shows that, as the saying goes, you shouldn't pass up something on the first day that you wouldn't the last.
First day out.
That bear, I couldn't pass him up day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, or 10.
No.
I mean, there's no way.
I mean, that bear, 7-1.
All of our years, very, very few 7-foot
Yes.
bears. Truly. True 7-foot. Not stretched.
No.
Not going this way. Because it's funny, because a lot of hunters will say, man, I shot a 7-1 or I shot a 7-4.
I did
They
shoot a
take it to
7-1.
the taxidermist, right?
And it comes back
and the
smaller and they can't
taxidermist
figure
says,
it out.
well, you know, it squared 6'6" or 6'5", and they're like, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't stretched. Or
But
it's
hey,
just regular.
we want to thank everyone
Oh
up
my
at Trophy
gosh.
West. Kenny, thank you so much for that
Yeah,
first
Kenny,
day.
thanks.
That was so awesome. Glenn, Shannon, everyone up there.
Dougie.
And of course, we should probably thank RJ and Eddie for getting car sick, driving around looking for bears all day long too, right?
You know, the crazy thing up there is you use the vehicles, you know, to get back and forth and
Yep.
cover a lot of ground. And wow, again, we are so happy to be able to go back north, huh?
Yes, bear hunting is back. Yay!
Bearing down.
Thanks for making your choice.
The choice.
We'll see you next week.
Closed captions brought to you by Wounded Warrior Outdoors, providing wounded service men and women with therapeutic outdoor adventures.
Oh, yeah, right. What?
Oh, is that you?
That wasn't me. I promise.
It must have squirted out, but I didn't know.
Oh, you did. Oh.
I didn't know.
That's absolutely true.
I had a way to close the.
I haven't had one fart